Catch 'em all.
What's good? It's your boy Rico, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. If you hear some things going on in the background, it's because the lovely McKenna is making us some dinner. We're gonna have steak tonight, and I'm super excited because I am very, very hungry. But I wanted to bring to you guys a game that I played the other day. We're gonna call this one Shutting Down Virizion. Okay. Take a look at my opponent's team here. He's got two Sceptiles, Mew, and a Vibrava, all level 5. Respectable. Mew chain level 1, and the Vibrava's chain level 2. Taking a look at the plates: Gold Block, Hurdle Jump, Double Chance X Attack. This isn't like your themed deck. This is probably just the best deck that they have. Probably a free-to-play player. But anyway, we're gonna jump in and check out what your boy Rico's got. The weekend's over. Hope you guys had a great weekend. If you did anything exciting, please let me know in the comments below. I just kind of relaxed, cleaned the house, did adult stuff, kind of very boring. But I did play Pokemon Duel, so I'm pretty happy for that. Alright, so my opponent had first move, decides to be a little defensive with his Mew here. And what I decided to do here is, I know Terrakion matches well against Mew, but I know he matches even better against his two Sceptiles. So what I decided to do here is move up my Sceptile to counter the Mew. Now let's see what my opponent does. He moves up his own Sceptile, which allows me now to just set up the basic Shuppet wall on the right side just to protect my Sceptile. Here my opponent moves on his vibe, or his. We're gonna pause it here too. Well, actually, we'll let it play for a second. Talk about my move. I'm just trying to figure out right there. Boom. Let's pause. Let's talk about this. Okay, so right here, if you guys, I mean, I know you guys have already seen this, but for those of you who haven't, when they bring that Virizion right behind that Mon, right next to the center, they're trying to go for that that Typhoon / Cheese, go for the Virizion Cheese. So what I do is I immediately put one of my Mons on the entry point. That way, if he does decide to hop over his Sceptile and goes for that slash, both Mons get taken out. Let's go ahead and resume. Opponent decides to move out his Sceptile. I don't agree with that play there because now I can counter with the Terrakion. Better play probably would have been a little more defensive with Vibrava. Because Vibrava is really good at disrupting the teams. So again, let's talk about that player real quick right there. So because they moved the Virizion in the center, I figure he's going to try and cheese my Terrakion. So I mean, there was a couple options I could have done here. I could have done the same thing. I could have moved on the entry point. I could have... Yeah, the only play was to move on the entry point, or the other play was to move my Terrakion right next to the Sceptile, which I did because, one, it threatens the Sceptile. If he attacks with Sceptile, I'm in favor. And now this shuts off the Virizion, so now he can hop between the Sceptile and go for that cheese. But he could have... This now gives him the option to have the Hurdle Jump, because he has his Hurdle Jump, he could use Hurdle Jump, but even if he did, I would still be in a good position to surround him. So I figured that was the best play, just to move up the Terrakion, just to kind of put some forward pressure on him. And then from here, I just want to be a little protective. I don't know what exactly I was fearing, but I wanted to be directly behind my Terrakion. I probably should have been more aggressive and moved up on the left side, but because I saw the Vibrava move on the left side, I was like, now it's time to move my Zapdos, because Zapdos matches up perfectly against the Vibrava. And here I'm actually fearing the Mew. I should have been at that move, instead of moving the Zapdos, I should have moved my DOA back in the event that his Mew wants to be aggressive and attack me, which he does, and then I would have been able to surround it with my Shuppet. But he double chances, I make him spin again, he gets a shuttle flip, and I get a cycle. I'm like, whew, it's a good turn for me, but he still has the double chance. I gotta, he has to survive one more roll. And he does. But I survived. I survived that roll. Like, I definitely should have been more defensive with the DOD or DOA. And here, I almost made a mistake here. I almost put my Zapdos on the entry point, and that would have been bad news. I would have been surrounded. But now I'm like, okay, so now I'm gonna retreat. And my opponent, you being in the 3K, you should know the Shuppet trap pretty well. Maybe he's fallen asleep, but definitely doesn't attack me there. And he paid for it. So now that he actually moved the Vibrava, that's actually good news for me. Now I can freely take the entry point without in fear of being surrounded. So I don't know if I really agree with that play there. And now my opponent starts advancing on the opposite side with the Heat Ram, which tells me, I'm like, okay, so now the right side or the left side's really okay for me to start putting pressure on it. And the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to retreat my Shuppet because I don't want to go up against that Heat Ram. Now he X attacks and goes after my own Sceptile. I'm like, oh, this is not good. Please hit the stealth hit, and we both hit the stealth hit, so that's good news. I'm like, cool, I survived another turn. Now let's put the Shuppet back in his standard spot just to threaten this around, because at this point I do have the max revive. I would have risked the Shuppet taking out the Sceptile. Sceptile is a huge threat. I definitely would have risked it. But now it's pretty evident. My only option here, not my only option, but the best thing to do here is attack with that Terrakion. And I do, and I get the Stone Edge. He gets the miss. I'm setting up matches really well, and I'm hitting the rolls really well. So this is good news for me. So now my opponent's down 2 Mons. Don't know what he does next here. Moves up the Virizion. What do I do next? Not sure what I do next here. I think I X attack or double chance with double chance with Zapdos, because the Virizion, I'm chain level 2, so I have a really good opportunity, good shot at taking him out. Anything he hits, if I hit the Thunder Crash, takes him out, and I get it the first turn. So I feel like that was a really good play as well. Like I said, I'm playing pretty well this match. What does he do next? Moves up that Heat Rand. I take this opportunity to move up the Terrakion just to put on some pressure. Too bad I don't have the Hurdle Jump, because that would have really threatened him. That would have really put him on the his Vibro would have been on the goal. Here, I'm pretty sure he plays is defensive with Mew, which is the right play to make. And he does. What do I do here? Do I attack again, Terrakion? Oh no, yeah, I start moving closer, because now that I'm freed up on the left side, no, I can't be surrounded. Since I took out the Sceptile and the Mew moved on the other side, now I can start advancing towards that Vibrava. So that's good news for me. Because like I said earlier, Zapdos has a very good opportunity taking out the Vibrava. And he, I mean, I don't agree with that play. Like, your Mew got taken out by the Shuppet Wall. This was a risky move. I mean, I guess he was trying to get me to get that Dimensional Slip. But, so here, because I won that battle, I'm like, oh, this puts me in a tough spot. Because now, I really don't want to move my... Here, we're going to talk about it for a second. I really don't want to move my Zapdos back to the entry point, because I like his position there as well, where it's at. I really don't want to move my Terrakion, because he matches up very well against the Sceptile. So here I was like, I was distraught. I was like, what do I want to do here? I was a little torn. Do I really want to waste my swap spot now to take the entry point on the left side, or do I want to just put my Zapdos or my Terrakion on the entry point? And what I decided to do, I decided to use the swap spot. I was like, you know, I think this is, I really like I said, I like where my Zapdos is. I like where my Terrakion is. I think this is the play that I'm going to make, because now it pins everything to the right side. Moves up Sceptile, double chance, rolling out, and I'm like, okay, it's time. Because now he's putting the pressure on me. Now I'm going to put the pressure on him by making him play defensively. If I get this roll with Thunder Crash, and I do. So now my opponent still has the goal block, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't. The goal here is I'm trying to make him waste his place. So here I'm pretty sure my opponent just moves the Mew on the entry point, or the goal point, which he does, and it's my turn. And then I make an interesting play here, and I think I advance with my DOA, which puts me at a disadvantage because now he can attack me. But now I see the Virizion's coming on board, and what do I do here? For some reason I got a little scared. I definitely should have moved my DOA back, is what I should have done. But I don't. So here what I decided to do is he's putting the pressure on me because I know he's going to sidestep with that Virizion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to threaten the game. I'm going to threaten this around right here on the Mew. So that forces him to play defensive. And I was like, you know what? I think because I have the max revive, I think I'm going to risk it because I didn't really know what to do here. I think the best play for me to do was to do what I would have done. Because now my opponent, he's on the offensive. My only opportunity here, I was like, you know what? We're going to risk it. We're going to make him play defensive. And that's what we do. So now he has no chance but to do something or to do the goal block. And I noticed that his heat ran's there, and I don't want him coming on the left side, so I take the entry point, and now I'm in trouble. I'm like, oh no. So what I decided to do here is I decide to max revive and bring my Shuppet back on, because if I would have moved my heat ran on the entry point, I was in trouble of the Typhoon Slash cheese. So I figured that was the best play to make. He decides to attack me anyway. Wait a minute, that was a stupid play. Hold on, we're gonna go back. This is dumb. This is dumb. Okay, we're gonna cover this right now. I could have max revived and surrounded the Virizion. Clearly I wasn't thinking. But either way, I survived that roll. And I don't see it again, and I could have surrounded him again. Wow. So your boy Rico's definitely making mistakes. I don't know why my opponent went for that. I don't agree with that move there. But at this point, I'm just trying to collapse on the right side. Wow, see, this is good. I kind of like doing things not live, going back and watching, because now I just see the mistakes that I made. But anyway, go after the Sceptiles because it's the right play to make. I have a great matchup there. Now my opponent has to use the gold block. And he does. I'm pretty sure I move up. I advance with my Sceptile. Yep, advance with Sceptile. Forgot about the heat ran in the back with his ability, but he gets the miss, man. That happens to me a lot, actually. And it's so frustrating when that does happen. But now that's pretty much GG. My opponent doesn't really have any shots left. I decided to bring up my Shuppet just because because of his ability, because I can go through Mons. It pretty much threatens the surround. Pretty sure my opponent here gives up. I think that he hurdle jumps my DOA for some reason. Looks like my opponent admits defeat. Maybe. Yeah, decides to hurdle jump. I don't know why. Just pretty much gave up. But the update is upon us. It's 2 days away. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are super excited. Hopefully we get another notice tonight or tomorrow, just so we can kind of see more stuff going on. I want more information on the update. But yeah, that was the match from a couple days ago. Let's go ahead and jump into Pokemon Duel, because I have some boosters that we need to open, and I have a rainbow that's get out of here. That's on the countdown. So let's start. We're still on the hunt for the Mew, so let's get this Mew. Kenna, come and open up my boosters for me.
No.
Starting with the blue. That one. We're looking for a Mew. And it's common. Alright, let's go with the purple now. Okay, here we go. Nope. Alright, the rainbow, it's here. The rainbow, we're gonna get it.
Mew.
We're gonna get the Mew?
You are Mewtwo.
I already have Mewtwo. I have two.
Oh. The Mew.
We need the Mew.
So cute. It goes Mew.
What does it do? Alright. Here we go. Give me those rainbow lights. Ah, it's just a rare. It's a Heracross. Alright. So we didn't get the Mew, but we're going to cut it there. I probably won't do a video tomorrow unless I get a good match, but we're definitely going to wait until the 8th, because tomorrow night, 11 p.m. my time, is when we're going down. Till then, peace.